Welcome to my 400 game challenge. This is episode 4 of me playing through my board game collection. If you are somebody like me and you have collected a wall full of games, then most of the games on your wall are probably games that you don't play very often. So, when are you going to play that game again? And probably some of those games are games that you never even learned how to play. So, when are you going to learn how to play that game? I have friends who are very disciplined, and when they buy a game, they learn how to play it immediately. And they don't even get another game until they play that game. That game is played and it goes back on the shelf. I just played 5 games on my list over the past few days. These are all games that I actually have played before, at least once. The first game I'm going to talk about is called PAX Pamir. This is a game by Cole Worley. And if you're familiar with Cole Worley games, Root, Oath, John Company, then you know that they are pretty complex games. Not so much in the mechanics, but with the interaction of the players. There are certain expectations in the game designs that players do what they're supposed to do. So if you're inexperienced with the game, it's likely that you are going to do something stupid, and this will affect everybody. And you might say that this is a good thing because the interaction between players in a Cole Worley game is a great experience. But the fact is, for his games to work, everybody really needs to know what's going on. Otherwise, you are likely to have games with runaway leaders, kingmakers, disgruntled losers, and I don't want to be that guy who doesn't know what I'm supposed to do. I like PAX Premier. It is a beautiful game, but I have to accept the fact I'm not going to play it enough to really appreciate the genius behind this game. Sorry, Cole Worley. I feel like I let you down. All right, the next game is Carnegie. Okay. Carnegie is designed by Javier Georges. I have a few Javier Georges games. I just drew Ginkgopolis, so I'll be talking about that soon. I've never played Ginkgopolis, but all of Javier Georges' games are very unique. He seems to be exploring different mechanics in each game. The artwork and the theme are always different. Game to game is just interesting. And I like that. We have Carson City, cowboy theme, Twa, medieval theme, Black Angel, space theme. I mean, all of these games are completely different. The only one that I've played so far in this 400 challenge is Twa. And now we have Carnegie. Okay, so Carnegie. Carnegie is his most recent game. It came out last year, and I learned how to play it a couple months ago, and I've played it a couple more times since then. What I really like about this game is the fact that you only have 4 actions to choose from. And on a player's turn, the action that that player chooses will be taken by everyone. So you are trying to anticipate what other players will be doing so you can benefit from their actions. It's basically an efficiency game. And I'm not very good at it right now, but I just need to keep playing. So the first action is human resources. And this is where you can move your little workers around on your personal board. Second action is management. And here you may choose additional departments which provide more powerful actions, and you can add them to your personal board and move your meeples on them to activate them. Construction is another action that involves removing discs from your personal board to increase your income. placing them on the main board for in game points. Then you have research and development, which allows players to expand their player boards to add more discs for future income, as well as moving up each track on the main board to meet area control requirements, get rewards, and provide additional income. The biggest learning curve is how to best use the departments available in each game. This variability is definitely something that makes the game more interesting, but I don't know enough about which ones are better or how I should use one to focus on a specific strategy. So making these choices still feels a little random. But overall, the game moves along pretty quick, especially because you are completely invested in everybody's turn. And that's a sign of a good game.